Yeah, check it now. Should be working now.
Let's teach the wise.
Go down, maybe.
Yep.
All right. Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash.
Also, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who won't teach one of the scriptures. And salutations to all the brothers out there who push this word in all truth and in all sincerity. And as you brothers, see, the title of the lesson is, what was it again?
It was 11 bases converted into quarantine centers, and this is here in America.
Yep. And we found this information on, was it the Silver Report Uncut?
Yep, the Silver Report Uncut.
That's the YouTube channel. And if you brothers aren't subscribed to that channel, we highly recommend you do. A lot of information comes out of there concerning the economy, geopolitical news, stuff that's happened domestically too. So this guy, he basically did a quick report on how these military bases, they're turning into quarantine camps now, okay? Which we know that's basically a nice way of saying martial law camps, concentration camps, detainment centers, whatever you want to call it, all right? And that's due to the fact that this coronavirus has now spread from China to the United States, okay? And it's in pretty much every major city throughout the United States. It's in, here in Chicago. Was it in New York or New Jersey?
There's one in
I know
Joint Base McGuire, Lakehurst, New Jersey, because the locations were JB Pearl Harbor Hickman in HI, I believe that's Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Great Lakes Training Center Navy Base in Illinois near O'Hare Airport. Naval Air Station Joint Reserve Base, Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth. March ARB, California, LAX, Los Angeles International Airport.
But you pretty much get it, all right? It's in all the major cities, all right? From LA to Chicago to, the new, because even though it says New Jersey, that's basically the New York City area, okay? You got Dallas, all right? So this martial law is about to come, right? The Lord is going to come down with his, with his great wrath, man. Okay? You got scripture now.
I was looking for that by martial law, second address.
16? Get 16.
Start at
15 and we'll jump to 16. Where was this 15? Okay. Where's 15? Start at second Ezra 15 and start at 5.
Okay. Just the book of second Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 5. And it reads, Behold, said the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, plagues, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Yeah, so the Lord is sending these, plagues to the earth, right? In different forms, okay? It is the book of Sirach, the 39th chapter, talks about how that there's spirits of vengeance, okay? And it goes into several different things, all right? And one of them is pestilence, all right? Which is diseases, all right? This is going to wipe out a lot of people. We already see it in China, how a lot of these Moabites are dropping dead, man, all right? They're dropping dead so quickly that they got to burn the bodies, man, all right? On the spot, man, for the most part, because if they don't do it, what's going to happen? Disease is going to spread, okay? And that's what's coming here to America, man, all right? See, people think that since they, for whatever reason, they think since they live in America that these, diseases or, warfare or whatever it is can't touch this land, all right? But see, what it is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai, whom the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus, they're saving this place for last, man. And this place is going to get hit the hardest, though. Okay? Keep going.
This is second Ezra 15 and 6, and it reads, For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore said the Lord Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they have profanely committed. Neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold,
Yeah, so they see these people on the earth, okay? They continue to commit iniquity, man. All right, and that's because the man of sin is in rulership. So as the scriptures say in Sirach 10, as the king is, so are the people, pretty much. All right. So since Esau Edom, which is the man of sin, okay, he's in rulership. Everyone in this world right now is just wicked, man. All right, for the most part, minus the elect. All right, but everyone in this place is just pretty much they have that do as thou wilt spirit. Whatever comes to their mind, whatever they want to do to please their flesh, they do it, man. And the majority of the time, it's gonna go against what the scriptures say. So the Lord is tired of it, man. The Lord is tired of all this wickedness that's going on. All right, so that's why the Lord is now sending major plagues, man. Because this whole coronavirus thing, even though this is a man-made a disease, because we know that it has a patent on there. All right, it has a patent. Okay, so this was made in the laboratory. So yes, Esau did. I believe the United States is using this as chemical warfare, no doubt about it. All right, against the Chinese. But now this is spreading worldwide, man. All right, and that's because Yahweh Shem Shai is letting this happen. Okay, he all he's doing is using Esau, okay, as that vessel to push forth these things, man. Because the scriptures even talk about it there, how the wicked is his sword. I think that's in the book of Psalms.
Yep.
All right. Where you at?
I was,
Keep reading. Finish it off.
okay. And it reads, this is in verse 8, and it reads, Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will surely...
So I said, behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cries unto me. All right, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's what you see right now. All right, you see the men on the highways and byways, all right, complaining. We're sighing and crying, as the scriptures say. You got, the believers, they may not teach, but they're sighing and crying for what? All the abominations that are done therein, man. All right? We're tired of seeing all the wickedness going on, all right? We're tired of idolatry, adultery, homosexuality, pedophilia, bestiality, the mistreatment of the earth, so on and so forth. We're tired of it, man. Okay?
Right.
We are tired of seeing the wicked rulership. And the Lord hears these things, man. That's why the Lord is coming down with that wrath too, man. Because it's basically the Lord is what's the word I'm looking for, man? He's pleading, man. Okay, he's judging these people, man. Because this is what I think the scriptures call it the controversy of Zion.
Yeah, for the controversy of Zion.
Yep. The Lord is now, he's starting to defend his elect, man. That remnant. All right. And now can you jump from there to 16? No, like chapter 16 and like 70.
Okay.
Go to 70. What does 70 say?
70, it says, for there shall
Yeah, start at 70.
Okay. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 70. And it reads, For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, there's this one that when Esau's going to come down with that great wrath. Okay, keep going.
Verse 71, and it reads, They shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord Yahweh. For they shall waste and take away their good, and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Yeah, so point being on Salah, you read that one verse before that. I think that's 72. Yeah, read 72.
This is verse 72, and it reads, For they shall waste and take away their good, and cast them out of their houses.
Yeah, and it's going into martial law, right? And then we're starting to see the beginning effects of it. That's not the one I wanted. That's still good. Go to 15 and like Salakia, my bad.
But yeah,
17.
Even because of the virus, when you watch a lot of this footage that's being leaked over here from China, all right, you got their own people dragging them out of their houses by their hair, by their feet. These folks are kicking and screaming, and the military is just grabbing their ass and bringing them on out.
Mm-hmm. That's how it's going to be here, man. All right? Go ahead, jump down to back to the 2nd Ezra 15 and 17 now.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra 15 to verse 17. And it reads, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Exactly. Okay? So, you have people out there in China right now, they're on lockdown. We're talking about major cities. One of them being Beijing, man, now. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Beijing is on lockdown. And there's several other cities. We're talking about millions and millions of people that can't, freely leave, man.
Things like Shanghai, Wuhan, Guangzhou. I mean, like, these are like major cities in China. I mean, like I said, if you've watched the videos being leaked over here, they have video footage of entire towns where you might only see 8 people on the street.
Yeah, these towns have become, these cities have become ghost towns. Literally, there's nobody on the highways. I remember they were showing that in Wuhan, maybe like a week or two ago, they had footage where somebody was driving around and they had, their little dash cam or whatever. No one was out, just cruising.
Yeah.
And they had it on a fast forward speed, man.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see one car, man, besides him, just cruising.
That's crazy.
So, that's going into that martial law, man. All right, they're having it in China, and it's gonna hit here. Why do you think they have 11 former military bases? All right, now turned into quarantine camps, because they know that the virus is here and they know it's spreading. Okay, they already know it's spreading. They just haven't pushed it out on the media yet because they don't want to create a frenzy, man. Pretty much, because people will panic and start going to uproar. So they don't want that to happen. So they're keeping it on the down low right now. Everything's hush hush, man. But eventually it's gonna get out. It's gonna get out, man. But by that point, it's gonna be already too late.
Yep.
It's gonna be too late. That's it on that. Do you got something, Shatia?
Yeah, this is Deuteronomy 28, and I'm going to start at 60. And it says, moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou wast afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, then will the Lord, Yahweh, bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. Okay? And the not the Wuhan virus, but coronavirus. Okay? I was thinking of the joke, Wuhan, got you all. But never mind. But but nonetheless, I mean, they didn't have the coronavirus back then, but it's something that's in effect now. Mm-hmm. And this is one of the plagues that's not written in the book of the law. Oh. All right? And granted, this is only happening to the incest Down syndrome babies, but you better believe when this thing comes over here, not only is it going to kill them, but this devil is going to find a way to manipulate it to where it's going to kill you Jakes.
Yep. That's why they get the CDC, the Center of Disease Creation, as Elder Malcolm always says. All right, because all they do is create those diseases, and they have them in, their laboratories, and they're just waiting for the perfect time, all right, to release it. Mm-hmm. And they show you that in all these movies, man, from Resident Evil to The Containment to The Contagion, all these movies.
I Am Legend, World War Z,
mm-hmm.
The Walking Dead.
Yep.
They've been preparing you for years.
Yep. You can catch it, whether it be airborne, whether it be through sex, sexual intercourse, to through the water system. Okay, it doesn't matter. They have all these diseases. They can spread it how they want to spread it, man. Mm-hmm. And that's ultimately because Yahweh Shem Shai is doing it. The Lord is using Esau as that tool, man, to spread these diseases, to kill you wicked people, man. That's why these things are coming. People wonder why. There's death, there's destruction, there's people in the world are calling these biblical plagues. You know why this is happening? Because this is from the God of the Bible, man. That's why. Yahweh Shem Shai, which you people have forgotten about, man.
Mm-hmm. That,
You know?
and a part of that reason is because he's angry with the wicked every day.
Yep.
You know, I'm gonna get that scripture to back that up. This is Psalm 7, the book of Psalms 7-10, and it reads, "My defense is of the Most High, will save the upright in heart. The Most High judge the righteous. The Most High is angry with the wicked every day."
Yep.
Right, he's angry with the wicked every day. That's why he's sending these plagues upon this place, and that's why he's sending plagues over there in China, you know, and all, and, you know, in the foreign countries. You
Yeah.
know?
And especially in the land of Moab, man. All right, because the scriptures talk about in what is it, Second Ezra, the 16th chapter. Actually, what's Second Ezra 16:1 and say?
16:1.
Yeah, start at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, read that.
This book of Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia.
That's the first thing it says. Woe unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Okay? And the reason why is because, well, first off, obviously, we know, it's talking about spiritual, Babylon, all right, which is here in America. We know why this place has to be destroyed. I mean, come on, we don't have to even get into it. But the reason why it says and Asia is because, as the scripture said, I forget exactly where it's at in Second Ezra, but it talks about how they I believe it's either, is it Asia, is partakers with Babylon. I'm roughly paraphrasing it.
What's that, Amos?
No, it's Second Ezra somewhere, but it talks about how basically
Asia partakes with Babylon.
yeah, it is a partaker of Babylon. They're basically joined hand in hand, man. All right, these Moabites and these Ammonites, man, they follow the ways after Esau, man. The scriptures talk about what, the pride of Moab.
Yeah.
So the Lord has to bring these people down, man. All right.
Oh yeah, that's Second Ezra 15:46.
Yep. Read that, Baba Kusha.
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 46. And thou Asia, that partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person.
So yeah, I said there. It said Asia. Let me see that. So it says Asia, thou art partaker of the hope of Babylon. See, they have they're following the same ways as Esau. Okay. If put it like this, hypothetically speaking, we know this isn't going to happen because it's not prophetic. But let's say if Esau gets out of power, Moab and Ammon would be doing the same things as Esau.
Right.
The same exact things. That's why even right now, what do they have? They have skyscrapers. They left their traditional garments for what? A suit and tie. All right. For homosexual, their people are homosexuals now. All right. Their women are sluts. It's all weird out there, man. You go into these documentaries and see the culture of the Chinese and the Japanese. Do a lot of weird stuff out there, man. Okay? So the Lord's gonna destroy them, man. Yeah, you want to be joined hand in hand with this whore called America? Okay, you're gonna get that judgment too, man. All right, but finish that off in Second Ezra 16. That's 16 and 1. We didn't finish it.
This is the book of Second Ezra again, chapter 16 and verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Assyria.
Keep going.
Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
That's right. So, hey, you Moabites, all right? You're experiencing that right now. A lot of you are seeing your children die, man. Your parents dying, your siblings dying, okay? You're experiencing that, and that's because that's judgment from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right? Because the brother read in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, it talked about all those plagues, all right? And that was basically those plagues were meant for the Israelites. But we know in Deuteronomy 30 and 7, it says that all those curses which were written in Deuteronomy 28th chapter are going to fall upon our enemies. So now all these curses are coming upon you people, man, the heathen. And that's a beautiful thing, man. Because hey, you've had us in captivity. You've taken advantage of us, beating us down, all right? You're all prideful. All you heathens are, especially Esau and Moab, super prideful. So the Lord has to put you down, man. All right? You got some?
Yeah, this is Amos 2, and I'm starting at the top. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Moab, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he burnt the bones of the king of Edom into lime. But I will send fire upon Moab, and it shall devour the places of Kerioth, and Moab shall die with tumult, with shouting, and with the sound of the trumpet. And I will cut off the judge from the midst thereof, and will slay all the princes thereof with him, saith Yahweh.
Yeah,
All right.
so you got it, Ak.
Oh yeah. Hey, because as the brother said, man, you Moabites are super proud. And you Ammonites, you so-called Japanese, and you North Koreans, South Koreans, you people from Mongolia, all right, all you incest Down syndrome babies, you children of Lot.
Oh.
Just to sum it up, you children of Lot, you all are super prideful for a nation of people that literally are not supposed to be here. All right, if it wasn't for Lot's two wicked ass daughters, you would not even exist. You all are not supposed to be here. And then to walk around proudful, all right, when you're the product of incest and you eat every goddamn thing under the sun. And then on top of that, like the brother said, all right, you get rich off the blood, sweat, and tears off the Israelites. You call us niggers and thugs and hoodlums and hoes, all right? But you quick to set up a nail shop, a wig shop, a Chinese food spot in our neighborhood where you serving us rat and cat.
That's
And we sure as hell know you ain't trying to give us no job in any of your businesses.
Oh.
Going to Chinatown, you will not see one Jake. I'll put it this way. You won't see a stereotypical Jake, a stereotypical looking Jake in there. So that means your so-called Southern Kingdom John Shaft looking nigga to your Southern Kingdom Ricky Ricardo like that. You're not gonna see those people in Chinatown. You don't see that. All right? But yet you got the nerve. You're like, yeah, I'll take your money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the Lord is jacking you up with all these plagues. He sent the perfect virus that was specifically catered to you all.
Oh.
Because have you noticed on the news, they haven't said anything about Negroes dying, Latinos dying, Ishmael dying, Ham dying. You haven't heard any of those people dying of the coronavirus.
Nope.
It's just the children of light.
Yep.
You got a precept, brother? Swing that sword.
Man. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 15. And it reads, For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head.
And that's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, your reward is returning upon your own head, man. So you dished out, all right, all this, hardcore slavery in our people. You've mistreated us. And Moab's a real dirty group of people because I got to deal with these people every day, man. Okay, personally, I have to deal with these people every day. There are some real dirty, low-life people, man. I'm not talking about just their hygiene. I'm talking about just their actions, man. All right, they're always screwing Jake over with money. All right, they don't want to pay Jake. Jake will be doing a job for them, and sometimes they don't even want to pay them after they've done a service for them, man.
Right.
They're always just trying to up prices, and they do a lot of dirty deals, man. Okay, then a lot of them, man, who knows what they've done in the past, man. Because our people were shipped off to those in the land of Asia, man. Okay, years ago, we're talking about like 1800s, man. All right, who knows what they've done to our people, man? Beating them, whipped them, killed them, all right, unrighteously, all right. So now all this stuff is coming upon your own head now, man. All right, and it's a beautiful thing seeing you guys wail. It's beautiful. All right, hey, we're rejoicing when we see this, man. And this is only the beginning. That's the thing. This is only the beginning, as the scripture say in Matthew 24 chapter. If you can hold that on deck, okay. This is on. Yep. I got something after you, Ark.
This is Galatians 6 and 7. It says, Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And that's what the brother was saying. The Lord is doing this heavy recompense upon you children of light. Not only because of the stuff that you've done to the Israelites, you think the Most High is pleased what you're doing to His creation?
Oh my God.
The frogs,
I can't
the
watch
bats, the eels. Hey man, I forgot what scripture is in, but the Lord said everything He created He loved because He created it perfectly for its purpose to serve on this earth. All right, and then you got every time you turn on World Star, YouTube, Daily Motion, what do you see on there when it comes to the children of Lot? All right, they're eating eels, they're eating bats, they're eating frogs, they're eating snails, they're eating sharks.
Man, I saw
It's like, God damn.
the one brother from LA, man. He had a compilation basically of several different videos that he found. He was going into it, and you had this one place where they had all
They
the
ate the
dogs.
frog?
Well, that one too. That was sick,
That
bro.
was sick.
Man, with the thing was live, and he just took it was the
Get the head off.
Yeah, just wow. But no, they had the dogs in those cages, and he was just basically before they went to go slaughter them. They had like that I forgot exactly what it's called, but like
It's like a neck choker, yeah.
I forgot where you got the stick and then you got like the little choker, man, right? So he choked him, all right, to get him, to hold him down, and just started beating him, man, over the head, like
Yeah,
we
I saw that
had
one.
like a bat or like a club or
Like
something.
a crowbar or something
Yup.
like that.
That's how they kill him, man. And then after that, they skin him and then they sell it on the market.
I saw
These
one.
people are some sick people, man. And this is why the Lord is going to set up the Israelites, man. What does it say in Sirach? Can you get that real quick? In Sirach, where the Lord's going to set up one that's more profitable.
Let me get that because you're holding that Yahweh.
Okay? Because that's what the Lord's about to do. He's about to set the righteous people up, man. Because this whole earth, we always talk about this. The earth needs new management. Not just from Esau. The rest of you heathens too, man, because you mistreat the Lord's creations, man.
You said it's in Sirach?
It's like Sirach 10 and 6, maybe? Go to Sirach 10 and 6.
Alright.
It's going to say the Lord is going to set one that's more profitable.
Kind.
I think it's 10 and 6. Where are we? We're 6. So, hold on, let me see this real quick.
Yeah, read what you got there, Yahweh.
This is Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 6. And it reads, "Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place." So like in low place, right? What the brother's going into, man. How the dude was eating frogs, and all bats and shit, sharks. That's folly, man. When the book of Leviticus tell you not to eat that, but what he do, he eats it anyway, man.
It's a delicacy. And because they're amongst these heathens. Eating abominable food is actually a delicacy unto them. When that's low level shit, bro. That's why you gotta get put down, man. We have to tell you what to do. And I gotta get on board because I gotta deal with these guys every day, man. They need guidance. They are fools, man. The brothers brought up, you're a bunch of incest baby. You're literally not. When you go into medical
medical terminology and gene genetics and stuff. I'll basically say, when you get into medical terminology and things like that, read the story of Lot and his two daughters, okay? Both of his, I'll just give you the Cliff Notes version of it. But you can read it for yourself. Don't believe us. Do your own research. But nonetheless, both of Lot's daughters got him drunk and they had sex with him. All right. Now, if two daughters have sex with their father, what's that called? Incest. Now, when you go on the interweb and you look up the characteristics of incest, like what are the physical characteristics of people who are the product of incest, it tells you that they have a very big face, a flat face. They have the slanted eyes, what's that called, the epicanthic fold, something like that. All right, and the kind of dull look, the big dumb look. Like, why are you looking at me dumb as hell? They have that, and so in modern times we call that Down syndrome. But all Down syndrome is a PC correct word for mongoloidism.
No.
And mongoloidism is connected to who? The Asian folks, what we call Asian people, your Chinese, your Japanese, your North Koreans, South Koreans, and Mongolia, so on and so forth. Okay? You people literally are the product of incest. You all don't know any better.
You're retarded, man.
There's not, and that's why, what a lot of times when I look at them, because you all eat anything, what separates you all from a pig? Because a pig fucking eats everything and anything.
Yep.
You all eat everything and anything. So what separates you from the Earth's trash compactor, a pig? Not a damn thing.
And they're retarded, man. They're when you look up that word, that goes into being slow.
Yeah.
You're mentally slow. Like, you can't process things. That's why we need to guide you, because you need to be told what to do. All right, you need to be told what to do. Here's your work for the day. This is what you do. Get to it. All right, that's what it is, man. All right, you get that Sirach, Baba Husha?
This is Ecclesiasticus, sometimes referred as Sirach, the 10th chapter and the 4th verse. And it says, the power of the earth is in the hand of Yahweh, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
And that's what's going to happen. The Lord's about to set up his elect, man. Because the elect are going to, because amongst the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world, as it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter. All right, meaning that that multitude of the wise, talking about the elect, all right, the nation of Israel, all right? Amongst them is the welfare of the world, meaning the prosperity of the world, okay? Because that's what welfare goes into, being prosperous and being well taken care of, man, okay? Flourishing, man. The world's going to flourish under our rulership, and that's because we're going to push the law, statutes, and commandments once we're in power. See, you heathens, you don't do that. And see, that's why the Lord is plaguing you guys right now. You're getting plagued because you don't follow the instructions. Especially now, you got all the prophets out. It's not like they don't know about this. You people see us and hear us, man. Okay? Alright, but you're like that, was it that death adder?
Yeah.
Does the scriptures talk about? Okay?
Death adder.
You don't want to listen. Alright? You want to just, look the other way when you see us. You want to close your ears. Go la 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 la. I don't hear what you're saying. That's what you were basically doing. So the Lord is saying, okay, I'm going to catch your attention by what? These plagues. Alright? That's why it says here because these plagues, they're doing what? They're creating these quarantine camps, which is basically martial law, FEMA camps, detention centers, all right, whatever you want to call it. All right, it says here in Isaiah 24:10, because this is starting in the land of Moab, all right, but eventually it's going to come here to America, all right, Babylon the Great. This is Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. And that's talking about Babylon, because when you go into the Hebrew word for Babylon, it's Babal, which means confusion. This is the city of confusion. There is no doubt about it, man. Every wicked, demonic, backward thing you can think of is done here. And then not only that it's done here, it's exalted here.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Set in great dignity.
Yep. Going back to what the brother read in Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter, man. That folly set in great dignity. Okay? And it says here, every house is shut up, that no man may come in. All right? That's going into that martial law. And that's what's going to happen. See, you people think that everything's going to be A-okay because you're here in America. No, this stuff is coming here. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. Because you people are so prideful. And that's why the Lord is... can you give real quick second Ezra 8 and... what is it? 8 and I think 52? Oh, let me check. Where is... the reason...
I'll get this while you're looking for it.
Yep.
This is Psalm 103 at 6. It says, and Yahweh executeth righteousness and judgment for all that are oppressed. All right, because doesn't it say in Thessalonians, it is a righteous thing to recompense tribulation to those that trouble you? All right, and the Lord is doing that for us. All right, the Lord knows that we've been sighing and crying. The Lord realizes all the captivities that we've been through, all the broken homes, all the back-breaking labor, all right? The messed up backs and the messed up health of people, all right? The broken wallets. All right, the Lord has seen all of these things throughout our captivities. And according to Psalm 83, you Moabites and you Ammonites, you had your hand in our in forwarding the affliction.
Yep.
And that's why the Lord is coming back and he's doing that righteous judgment upon you all. You all deserve to actually die more horrible than this, which is actually going to happen. But like the brother said, this is just the beginning. I mean, you all went from a petty flu virus, a bird virus, SARS, and that was like small time. And then it's like the Lord just turned the dial up to 9. Now you all are just fucking dropping like flies.
Yep.
Turn the heat up on the oven.
Your own people just gotta throw you in the oven. Because it's not enough personnel. Neither is there enough land to bury you all. I think who was that? Christopher Green on AMTV.
Yep. Yes, sir.
He did a video segment on that, and he was saying that they're burning people on such a regular basis. When you put like a thermal map, you can see where there's the most heat being produced in that area.
Yep.
And the most heat that's being produced in these areas in China are the places where these folks are just being cremated by the government.
Yeah, it's by Wuhan. All right. They got, as the brother said, they have a section there where the heat index is really high, and then on the once you got a circle of that, and then on the outskirts of that circle is I forgot exactly how they calculate it, but it's basically like a smog, and that's basically from all the smoke, man. It's creating this thick layer of a
Thick cloud of
thick cloud of smoke, man. All right. So they're literally just burning bodies, man. So it's way worse than what they're saying, because they're like trying to report like, oh, it's 1,000, 2,000 people are dead. No, we're talking about tens of thousands of people dying. Okay. So they going back to what the brother was saying, man. Hey, this is righteous judgment from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and it's only gonna get worse, because we haven't even hit World War III. We haven't hit when Yahushua comes yet. Okay. A lot of stuff's about to happen, man. All right. Are you done with it?
Yeah.
Get that second Ezra to 8 and 50, and then get that Matthew 24.
Oh, yeah, Matthew 24.
Okay, come.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done unto them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Yeah, so this is why this is all happening to you people, because of that great pride, man. And as we read in Sirach the 10th chapter, pride is hateful before the Most High man.
And by both does one commit iniquity.
And then when you read down, it talks about how when one departed from
his maker.
Salakia, it says pride is when one departed from his maker, and then it talks about how that they basically pour out abominations, all right? Meaning that they create their own philosophies, all right? They create an ideology, which is not of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, which is righteousness. Because when you lean unto your own understanding, all right, nothing but vanity and wickedness comes out. Because the scriptures say in the book of Psalms that man at his best is vanity. So anything that comes out of your mouth, your ideas, is nothing but vain. All right, it's a low level, it's empty, it's nothing. That's why as the scriptures talk about. It talks about how wisdom is the breath of life. Okay, yeah. That's why we're alive, because we have this wisdom. Okay, we have it in us now. We know how to operate and function properly. See, these heathens, they don't know what the hell they're doing. That's why they're getting smoked right now, man. All right, can you get that Matthew 24? I think it started around like 5, maybe 6, somewhere around there.
Probably 4.
Okay, con, yep.
It's Matthew 24 and 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many.
Yeah, and you got a lot of people who believe and preach that they're the anointed.
Mm-hmm. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yeah, and that's what's been happening. You've been seeing what? Nothing but skirmishes everywhere. All right, you've been seeing a lot of what they call economic warfare. And like I said earlier, I believe that this virus, this coronavirus, was biological warfare that the United States has done to China. Okay, because there's been so many throughout the years. There's been so many deals that have been either they fell through. Okay, China they've been doing things behind America's back. America's been doing things behind China's back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they've had dispute over what that was South China Sea.
Yep.
All right, area. There's been a lot of things going on, so I believe finally the United States said fuck it, because they already know that they're about to go to war anyways.
Yep.
All right, so might as well make that first move pretty much.
Right.
All right, and see they're doing it in a sneaky way though, because they're like, well, hey, this wasn't us. We didn't shoot any missiles. We didn't do this. We didn't do that. Because that's what Esau does.
Right.
All right. He does that. Was it that plausible deniability, man? Okay. If you don't have like those facts like that to the T, he could just say, "Well, it wasn't me. You don't have all the facts, man. It doesn't add up." And he plays the whole victim, situation. So that's what Esau's basically doing. But eventually, it's gonna come out that the United States has done it. And look, these other nations worldwide. That's why we see it in the scriptures, man. That the beast and the 10 horns, they're gonna hate the whore, man. Because look, this thing that's happening in China is not only affecting China, okay? It's affecting all its partners, and everybody's interconnected, man. This is a global economy, as they call it. All right. So, because what's happening is it's affecting China, then it's gonna affect Russia. Those are the two main partners, and guess who Russia is doing business with? A lot of the European nations, man. So they're getting affected. So the EU and NATO is eventually going to be looking at them like, oh, no, man. Hey, you're taking it too far now, buddy.
Right.
Yep.
And everyone's getting tired of the United States' shit. And see, everyone's got what? Missiles now. Everyone has that power. The weak are saying that they're strong. So they're going to buck up and fight the United States. Hey, they're all going to team up and just shoot their missiles on this place eventually, man. And we're seeing it play out, man, which is beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yep, because once the sword kills enough people, once the pestilence kills enough people, the final thing is just going to be the missiles to just cap everything off. But until then, the Lord is just going to continue to send this plague on you people. And like the brother said, this is ultimately the workings of bad Uncle Esau. But don't be fooled. You better believe, what's the president? Xi Jinping, whatever his name, Ping Pong, whatever his name is. All right? You better believe he's in on it too. All right? Because you have to remember, there's this monument in, what they call it, Elberton, Georgia. All right? It's called the Georgia Guidestones. And the first thing that you can read on the Georgia Guidestones is called Maintain Humanity under a population of 500 million. And this is across the entire world. So you have to ask yourself, in order to achieve said objective, that would mean that every single nation has to be on some type of same accord to be able to accomplish this. Because if all these other nations weren't on the same accord, you could not accomplish such a thing. Because they would fight back. But because everybody's big in this eugenics, and you got these Georgia Guidestones, hey, you better believe that Mr. Ping Pong over there, he's in on it too.
Yep.
So when everything hits the fan, you only got the elites, because there was an article that came out, was it 2-3 some days ago, where it said that President Ping Pong, he was in his bunker. So he won't catch the disease. And this was his first time coming out since supposedly the big breaking news came out that this was going to be a pandemic. Hey, President Ping Pong went to his underground bunker, chilled there. Then he came back up, show his face, say hi, let him know everything's supposedly under control, even though it's not. And it lets you know, like, this dude's in on it. Why would he have an underground bunker? Just like these rich Edomites got underground bunkers.
Start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
I have one more precept. Let's talk about those missiles. How the brothers going into how America's going to get played with those missiles. It's the book of Revelation 16. 16 and 17. But the point is in 21. And it reads, that the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, "It is done." And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not seen when men were upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake, and so great. And the great city was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell.
Yeah, so basically what's going to happen is once these missiles hit, it's literally going to crack the United States into 3 separate parts, man.
Yep. And it reads, and great Babylon came into remembrance before the Most High, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. And every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, and every stone about the weight of a talent. And men blasphemed the Most High because of the plague of the hail, but the plague thereof was exceedingly great. Right. Talk about those missiles. When the Most High send the missiles on America, he gonna make this whole place a desolation, man. A great desolation.
And you're still going to have people cursing the Most High.
Yep.
They're still going to be cursing. That's why it talks about they went to that blasphemy part.
Yep.
People are still going to say, F you.
Yep.
Fuck God.
All these scourges
You know?
are sent for amendment, but yet and still they would not repent.
Yep.
Roughly paraphrasing.
Even when they got the chip in their hand, they gonna still be doing that. You know.
Shit, when those missiles hit, man.
Uh,
People, that shows you how much these people really hate Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Instead of being sorrowful and repenting and crying and trying to get mercy, they're gonna say F the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Madness, man.
That's folly.
Yeah, just finish it off with that.
Okay. And this is verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation,
Yep, we're seeing that.
and kingdom against kingdom,
Yep.
and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah, so this is just the beginning of it, man. Alright, it's only gonna get worse. We are barely entering in the time of Jacob's trouble. It's about to get real hectic out here. Worldwide, too, because it talks about woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Mm-hmm.
So this stuff is coming worldwide. No matter where you go, hey, death is coming, man. Because judgment is here. Well, it's about to hit, man. So, we just want to do a quick lesson on this, Hakim, and hopefully you were all edified. And, 11 military bases, former military bases, are now converted into quarantine camps, okay? So, look, this pestilence is here and it's about to hit hard, man. All right? So, hey, just stay tuned and just, pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for that covering because it's about to, it's about to come. All right? With that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Also, double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers out there. Shalom.
Shalom.
Bob.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwame Nasher.